Hi everyone, welcome to Python tutorial for beginners. In this video, we are going to talk about strings in Python. So in Python, strings are sequences of characters that are enclosed in single or double quotes. So strings basically used to represent a text. Let me give you some example. So for example, we have one variable called strings, and which we want to represent some text to the website or some text or any data we want to give it to the output of a website. So that's called a text. So we have text, for example, hello world for now. Okay, so we have hello world, but how we can write this? So that's comes the strings that's come here, which is we can write with double quotes and single quotes. So for right now, when we create this, so it will give us, okay, this is a piece of text that we can represent to the outside of the website. How many more types we can represent the text? So there is another one which single quotes. Okay, so another variable I'm going to create it, which is with a single quote. You can also write it. If you want any of the word in your text should appear with these single or double quotes, so how are you going to write that too in this string? So let me give you another example. Okay, that's I'm going to call my string 3, and with the double quotes, if you're using double quotes in your string text, so what, like the word, if you want to, that just only the word should come in a single quotes output, so you can write like this with a single quote. Similarly, if you want to use a double quotes in the any word that you want to represent in the double quotes, so simply your main what's called your main string sentence should be covered with the single quotes, and then any word in between you want to display in quotation marks, you can use any double quotes or single. These are a couple of examples. You can check how you're going to represent the text. Second thing, we can also access individual characters within a string. So how we can do indexing? So for example, I want to reach the first letter of hello. How I can reach it with a string? So it's very simple and it's very easy. You can just call like my string, that's a variable, and the first word, which is you guys already comes from another software. So in coding, starting from 0, not from 1. So that's called it's running. So right now, if I'm going to print, okay, print, so let me store this value in the like for example first letter. Okay, first letter should be include this. So now I'm gonna call here first letter in the print, and we can find out how we can get any of our result. Okay, so let me clear, and I can say Python, you need to run app python.py. In case you don't know, just watch my first video how we can run our program. So now you can see here hello. Okay, similarly, if you want to access any of the word like a single word, like this word you want to access from the sentence, so how you can do it, how we can find that? It's very simple. You can use from which numbers are there. So for example, in this my string has 0 1 2 3 4 5, and this is number 6 and it's called. So we're gonna call it from 1 you can call it, so 7. So that's gonna become like a 7 to 11. Okay, I'm sorry, from here 7 to 11 we want to represent a word here. So I just change it. Okay, give us from 7 to 11 any word in this sentence is available, you just display to us. So let me run again application, and you can see here is world is coming. So it's basically for now I can change it to the 6, and we'll call again, and now you can see the word is represent. So like a 0 1 2 3 4 5, and this is 6. Yes, so from 6 to 11, so that's the word description is came. Now strings basically are immutable in Python, so which means that once you create a string, you cannot change its value. So how we can add another sentence to it? So what we're going to do here, we can create a new string by concatenating or repeating existing string. So for example, we have this my string, and we can just call it hello. Okay, so right now what we can do here, if it doesn't want to change it, what we can do, right, we can call again here my string plus equal to. So plus equal to, it will take the same value of my string, which is hello, and then after equal to I can say world. Okay, world here. And now if I call print, okay, print my string, and let's run the app here. Let me clear this so you can see here properly, and I'm gonna call here python.py, and now you can see hello world. In case now you are worried there is no space between it, so there is a simple way you can also use it like this, or there is another slash and any type of end, like for example, whenever you want to end it's here, you can just say here a simple word, okay, any word, or you can use slash. You can choose, you can use these in a documentation. You will find more information about this, how you can add more space. So one simple way, you can just always left one single space and you will find out. So right now if I come begin, and now you can see here we can find a space here. Another thing, if you want to repeat any word like this string, if I want to repeat a couple of times, so what I will do here, my string, I will call it again, and simply I will say multiply by 3 times. So for example, I want to 3 times represent this. Right now I'm gonna again run app, and you can see hello, and I will store this, okay, because I'm repeating this. So I will store this repeat in variable repeat, and what I'm calling again here is repeat. Okay, that's my variable name, and I'm gonna here call, and now you can see hello 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 hello. Simple thing. Okay, that's how we're gonna play around. If you want to more access, there is a lot of more documents available on python.org. Documentation is available, you can find out more about string, but here I will give you some more built-in function methods, how we can use with the string. So number one, if you want to find out the length of your string, how much length is this. So for example, I'm gonna call it here like, let's give us more. So I'm gonna say world, hello world again. So if I want to find out how much length is this one, so there is a built-in function which is called length. Okay, so in length I will just simply find out what is the length of this my string. Correct. I need to save for printing out, I just need to save this value in variable. Okay, as you know, you have to save this value if you want to print it out, change the variable so you can get it. Okay, so right now let's find out, and now you can see here we find out that we have a length of this my string is 12. Similarly, if you want to use this hello word like in uppercase or in a lowercase, so for example, I'm gonna call a variable here is upper, and there is built-in function. You can find these in documentation, but I'm going to just giving you a simple example so you can use it. And you can see here upper function, that's my string should come in upper language. So right now I'm gonna call again print, and print should be give us the upper one. Okay, and I'm gonna call it here. So now you can see here hello world. Similarly, if you want to use a lowercase, just give us the lowercase function, and your sentence will be goes to the lowercase connection. And similarly, if you want to use, for example, replace any word. For example, if I want to if I want to say hello John, not word, so how I can replace that word. So I'm gonna call a variable name replace so you can understand properly, and simply I will say my string, that's the one is string. Okay, and that string has we're going to have the built-in functions which is called replace. So now this in this replace function, they will ask you like what you want to replace. Okay, so what word you want to replace. So for example, if I would just want to say, tell them that this is the word I want to replace with, for example, Python. Okay, hello Python. So I'm going to call to this function, replace this word in my string, find out this word and replace it to Python. So let's go and find out how is this work. Okay, so came in here, and now you can see here hello Python. This hello world is from the this upper sentence, and this is hello Python, where you can find out here. Okay, this is replace method. Similarly, if you want to replace like a split the sentence in a different one, how you want to split it. So for example, I'm gonna call here a split function. Okay, it's a built-in function, and its work, how it's going to be works, we're gonna just find out right now. We're gonna save my string, and I want to split that string, which is value has my string, and I want to replace this with a comma. Okay, with a space, comma, or for example like this. So let's find out what's going to be changing with this split function. Correct. So basically you can choose how you want to split it with the basically there is no split means you want to create it, so we don't have it this. Okay, so right now I'm gonna call this a comma here, so we want to split this. Okay, let me clear this and call again python.app.py, and now you can see here we call here split, and the split is coming with this. Okay, so both are changed, the value is changed. Now for example another and we can use another variable. On another variable I'm going to use my string 2, and that string should for example I have a value, my name is Python. Okay, so that's my string actually. If I want to split this, okay, that dash I want to split it. Okay, let's find out how this is gonna be work. So in case you want to learn it too, and now you can see it's coming with my name is Python. So it basically works like what you want to split it, and it's going to be work very easily. That's how you can use some of the built-in function. It's just a few examples of many built-in methods and operation available for working with strings in Python. To learn more, you can refer to official Python documentation, and in addition to the built-in string operation, Python also has a number of libraries like that provide additional functionalities for working with string. So like for example regular expression and text processing, but these functions we will learn more about in the next videos, along when we are going to use built-in some application throughout the course. Thanks for watching. Wait for the next video and data types.